pack your bags and patches, you're not welcome anymore. That's not me saying it. That's the clear message from Berlin. It's as a host of Ukrainian troops that have been training in Germany are being sent home for wearing Nazi symbols.
7 cases were identified in which soldiers wore right-wing extremist symbols during the training conducted by the Bundeswehr for the Ukrainian armed forces. The training of the affected Ukrainian soldiers was ended immediately in coordination with the Ukrainian armed forces, and the affected people were returned to Ukraine.
Well, let's take this conversation further here on RT International, crossing live to a member of the Berlin State Parliament, Gunnar Lindemann, now joining us here on RT. Gunnar, a very warm welcome to you. Thanks for coming on, but sorry, it's such a horrible story. I mean, look, 7 Ukrainian soldiers told to head back home, persona non grata, I guess, but it's just 7 of them. I mean, I've been covering this conflict in Ukraine for ages now. It's 7? Sounds like the tip of the iceberg to me.
Yes, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Yes, we know since 2014 there are fascist and national socialist fighters in the Ukrainian army fighting in the Donbas area. Now they say in official, at the request of the AfD in the Bundestag, that they found 7 Ukrainian soldiers with this Nazi symbol and they sent them back. I think a lot of the other Ukrainian soldiers trained by Bundeswehr in Germany just put away their symbols to be trained. Yeah. Maybe the 7 forget to put away their symbols because we know about this situation.
Yeah, I think you make probably a very fair point there, Gunnar. I mean, the German government said that Ukrainian military personnel, if they're arriving in Germany, they are briefed specifically. Do not wear Nazi insignia or emblems. A bit of a rule book there. I guess it makes you wonder, do you think the German government knew that these Ukrainian soldiers would be wearing Nazi insignias?
Yes. That's why they are briefing them, because they know a lot of the Ukrainian soldiers are Nazis and wearing these Nazi symbols. In fact, you had to brief nobody, because everybody knows about the history, and the Ukrainian who wearing these symbols, they know very well what it means. But it's a situation.
Do you think, is it fair to say this is the first time that a Western sponsor of Kiev has kicked out Ukrainians for what Berlin said was right-wing symbols? Gunnar, where you are there, have you seen any coverage in the Western press about these soldiers?
No, in the Western mass media was not being talked about this situation. The German government tried to keep it silent.
Yeah, well, I mean, are we surprised here? No, of course we're not. I wanted to ask you, in reply to your specific inquiry, do I have this right? The German government did not consider Nazism, but Russian imperialism as a security threat. Well, what can you tell us about your communication with Berlin, Gunnar?
Yes, that is the strategy of the NATO, of course. The NATO countries, the Germany, the European Union countries, and of course the United States, they need a new enemy. And they took Russian Federation as an enemy, and now they try to change. Sometimes the left German mass media, they say the Russians are fascists. Not only imperialists, they are fascists, the Russian army. They try to change the history. It's very bad, it's very stupid thing, because what happened in this Nazi period was very horrible for the people, and now they use it and try to change things. And we know Russian Federation, former Soviet Union, of course, not Russian, but it was ethnic Russians. They freed Europe from the Nazi Hitler government. So it's very horrible that they do like this now with Russian Federation and try to change the history and don't tell the people the truth. But it's a strategy of the NATO, of the European Union, because they want to take the Ukraine inside NATO, inside the European Union. Of course, because of political interests, because of they have interest in the Ukraine of geopolitical reasons. They don't have interest in the peoples. And you know, Zelensky is just a actor. It's just a puppet for the NATO and for the Western countries.
Gunnar, do you think people in Europe, I know you're in Germany right now, but do you think there's any chance that people in Europe are slowly starting to wake up to what is the truth in Ukraine?
Yes, the people wake up. The people are waking up. The people understand the truth. The government tries not to tell the people the truth, but the people, especially in Germany, in the other European countries, I'm not sure, but in Germany, the people started to understand. The people understand and say, we don't have to deliver weapons. We don't have to deliver money to Ukrainian government, because people started to see that the government is corrupt in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And they see that the war killing the people for nothing, in fact, because of the delivering of the weapons. So the most people in Germany, not the government in Germany, the normal people in Germany, they want to find diplomatic solutions, and they want that the Russian Federation and Ukraine go to the table and discuss about the situation and find a diplomatic solution for stop the war.
Well,
and
sorry to jump in. I do apologize for interrupting you, my friend, but I just think people are sick of what the politicians are saying. You know, politicians, they lie to get into office, and they lie to stay in office. But by the way, it's the people who are feeling the pinch, Gunnar. You know, the politicians can say whatever the hell they want, but at the end of the day, I just saw a report today, in the past 24 hours now, German production, industrial production is down again. They were forecasting a possible 0.4% growth. It's going to go negative again. So people are feeling the pinch. Meantime, the top world's elite continue with this proxy war against Russia and the tragic staging ground of Ukraine. Gunnar, it's always great to get you on the program. A member of the Berlin State Parliament. And Gunnar Lindemann, appreciate your time. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.